Transformation Group giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Wednesday afternoon here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and we're doing a quick live stream, energy healing for business owners. This subject is near and dear to my heart, considering the majority of the people that I work with are business owners and executives that are looking to improve the quality of their life. But for those of you who are business owners or are executives and are figuring, well, how the heck does energy healing possibly in any way, shape, or form improve the quality of my life to be better at making critical decisions, harmonizing teams, having less stress in the workforce, having more profitable businesses? How does my energy have anything to do with that? Well, that's a very good question. I'm glad that you asked. So for 20 years, I've been a professional pranic healer, which pranic healing is defined as the world's most comprehensive system of energy medicine that utilizes prana or energy to accelerate the body's natural ability to heal itself. So in layman's terms, if you were to break a bone, a clean snap, and you have it put together by a doctor, it's going to take about 6 to 8 weeks to be able to put pressure on that bone. Doing a pranic healing protocol for broken bones, you can accelerate the healing rate from 6 to 8 weeks down to 4 to 5 weeks, which is very important if you want to get back out there on the slopes or mountaineering or some kind of physical activity. Now, pranic healing is very effective for physical conditions, broken bones, bloody noses, lower back pain, toothaches, things like that. But it's also very, very effective for psychological and emotional disorders like addictions, phobias, low self-esteem, suicidal tendencies, things like that. So my specialization working with business owners and executives is if you have doubt, it's going to be hard moving your business forward. If you have fear, it's going to be hard moving your business forward. If you have lots of unresolved anger and frustration, it's going to be hard to move your business forward. So that's what I help business owners and executives with, is removing their blockages, obstacles, and impediments, preventing them from taking their business to the next level. So Anthony Robbins, the famous business strategist and motivational coach, he says, in entrepreneurship, 80% of it is psychology and 20% is mechanics, right? So the mechanics, the how-to of your business is pretty simple, but the bigger part of your business success is relative to your thinking and to your feeling. So if you have right thoughts, you'll have a right business. If you have wrong thoughts, you'll have a wrong business. Make sense? If you have good emotions, you'll have a good business. If you have bad emotions, you have a bad business. Does it make sense? That's an interesting sound from up above. So how does it actually work, energetically speaking? So we have what is known as an aura, which is the overflow energy of our chakras. And what are chakras? The energy centers that spin throughout the body, absorbing prana, utilizing that prana, and then releasing any and all disease congested prana or energies. So a simple way of looking at it is if you have an apple and you cut the apple up and you put the apple in your mouth, digestion starts in the mouth. And then as you swallow it, your body processes it, and whatever it needs, it extracts the nutrients. Whatever it doesn't need, it releases those byproducts of pee and poop, and that's it, right? So energetically speaking, we're doing the same thing with the prana or energy around us. We're absorbing prana through our chakras, we're utilizing the prana, and then whatever we don't need or use, we release. So there becomes a problem in people's lives when the chakras are unable to do their jobs effectively, just like there's a problem with our digestion when it cannot do its work properly, right? We have indigestion, we have overheating, we have sleep problems, we have bowel movement issues, right? So I'm trying to make a corollary to the physical world and to the energy world. So how does it relate to a business owner or an executive? There are several chakras or main energy centers that help a business owner or executive do their jobs more effectively. Just like if you have strong, healthy digestion, you can extract nutrients better and you can release waste products better. Does it make sense? So the chakras I want to discuss really quickly for business owners is the Ajna chakra, which is located in between the eyebrows. It's also called the Agnya chakra or the master chakra. This chakra controls and regulates the prana of all the energy of the chakras below it. So the other chakras are guided by this big boss. So if you were to look at it from the viewpoint of the United States, this would be like the Washington, D.C., the control center of our energy body. Does that make sense? So very important. It helps us have big picture thinking, and it helps us direct people and resources to where they need to go, right? If you have a weak ajna, it's going to be hard for you to see the big picture in your business, and it's going to be hard to direct yourself and people and resources appropriately, right? So this is a very, very important chakra. So when doing healing work for business owners especially, this is the chakra that we would be treating. Going further down the energy body, the solar plexus chakra. We have a front solar plexus chakra and the lower, so you have the breastbone, the hard part of your chest, and then when it becomes super soft, that's the insertion point of the solar plexus chakra. This chakra is super important, especially if you want to be successful in business and you want to be successful in as an executive. Fazara Amin, Namaste, how are you? Welcome. So the solar plexus chakra has positive, lower negative emotions. How do I want to say this to you guys? Has lower positive emotions and lower negative emotions. So the lower negative emotions of the solar plexus are fear, stress, anxiety, low self-esteem, low self-worth, and kind of the tendency to quit, to give up. I don't want to do this anymore. That's the negative aspect of the solar plexus chakra. The positive aspect of the solar plexus chakra are ambition, drive, perseverance, overcoming obstacles, overcoming resistance, self-esteem, self-worth. So if you have a clean, healthy, strong solar plexus chakra, you can do great things in the world. It's connected to strength, making things happen, right? So most business owners and most executives deal with stress in their own lives, their personal lives, and in their professional lives, and they deal with the stress of all the people that they're guiding and leading to accomplish a particular goal. So if their solar plexus is overactivated and filled with dirty stress energy, it's going to be a very difficult day for them. But if it's clean, healthy, and strong, your ability to push through, to overcome resistance, to be non-reactive is very important, and the solar plexus chakra can help you with that. It's an extremely, extremely important chakra. So whenever you want to quit and give up, the solar plexus chakra is losing energy. But whenever you're ready, willing, and able to keep moving forward, no matter what the obstacle, no matter what rejection, solar plexus is strong. Make sense? Then the next chakra that's very, very important for business people, I'm glad you're fine. The next chakra that's very important for business people is at the base of the spine, right? So you have your spine, and then at your tailbone, this is known as the basic chakra. In other schools, they call it the root chakra. You can call it the Muladhara in Sanskrit. But basically, it's connected to survival, self-preservation, dynamic activity. Would we all agree that in order to be an effective executive, Jakob, Abba Namaste, is everything business? For this particular live stream, yeah, we're talking about energy healing and business owners. So how energy healing can help business owners. But the energy body affects all of us no matter whether we're a business owner, executive, or not. So at the base of the spine, there's a chakra known as the basic chakra that deals with dynamic activity, and it deals with survival and preservation and money. So if anyone is having money issues in their lives, the basic chakra needs to be treated because it's not absorbing the right amount of ground prana, not using the ground prana properly, and it's not getting rid of any disease congested energies. Also, the program of poverty consciousness is lodged in the basic chakra. So think about it. You're a business owner and you're an executive and you want to what? Survive. You want to make money. You want to be able to help other people make money. But if your basic chakra is very, very small and very, very depleted, it's going to be hard for you to be motivated. It's going to be hard for you to make money. It's going to be even harder for you to keep the money that you make because your energy body is not acclimated to handling that kind of money or that kind of resources. So in that context, we would recommend that the business owner or the executive get healing on their basic chakra if the business owner is having money problems. So those are three major chakras that are very, very important if you want to be successful in business. Now, all of the chakras matter all of the time, but some chakras are more important under certain circumstances than others, right? So again, as a review, the Ajna chakra is the master chakra that controls and regulates the prana of the chakras below it. This is basically what an executive or business owner needs to see the big picture of their business, right? The aim, where are they going with their business, and then directing the right people and resources to accomplish a particular objective. The next chakra is the front solar plexus chakra that deals with perseverance, ambition, drive, overcoming resistance, overcoming setbacks, overcoming perceived failures. Very important, right? It's kind of like the if you fall down 7 times, get up 7 times. That's the solar plexus chakra, which you need that in order to be a successful business owner and executive. Because for those people who have been in business, you know that it can be very exasperating to run a business. So far, so good. And then the last chakra that I want to talk about for today is the basic chakra located at the base of the spine. Again, this chakra deals with survival, self-preservation, money. So if this chakra is very big, very strong, very healthy, it's gonna be easy for you to make money, right? But if this chakra is very, very small and very weak and very depleted, it's gonna be very difficult for you to make money. So in pranic healing, we have something called scanning or feeling the energy of something. So if you were to scan or feel the energy of somebody like a Bill Gates, a Warren Buffett, a Elon Musk, their basic chakras are enormous with lots and lots of prana going in and out of them and very solid energy. Versus scanning the basic chakra of somebody that is homeless, that has less than $2 to their name, their basic chakra is not very activated and their basic chakra doesn't have a lot of energy in it. So it's hard for them to survive. It's hard for them to not only provide for others, but to provide even for themselves, right? So that's something to be aware of. So if you're looking for help in healing your basic chakra, healing your solar plexus chakra, healing your Ajna chakra, or healing the other chakras that we have not talked about in today's live stream, reach out to us. Go to innertransformationgroup.com. Pretty much the best way that I can serve you. But if there's anybody that's on the live stream right now, and we'll experiment, who would like to know where their chakras are, just say, hey, I'm interested, and we'll do a live scanning of your chakras. And so I don't know who's on right now. The lights are kind of like blinding me here, so it's harder to see the screen. But just reach out and say, yeah, I'd like you to give me an assessment of my energy body, of those chakras, of the Ajna, solar plexus, and basic chakra. And based on how they feel, right? Whether they're big, whether they're small, whether they're congested, whether they're depleted, will give me as the healer a pretty good indicator of where you are energetically. And as we say, everything first happens energetically before it ever materializes physically, right? So what do I mean by that? So whatever condition your life is right now, right? You're sitting at home, you're sitting at the office, whatever the condition of your life is right now, it didn't happen by accident. It happened by your energy first, then your thoughts around something, then your speech around something, then your feelings around something, then your actions around something gave you the life that you're currently living. There's no other way to look at it, right? Something just doesn't happen without a cause. So the cause of where your life is right now, from our viewpoint, is what was your energy like? Was your energy clean, bright, healthy, strong, balanced? That would materialize your current life. They would mirror each other, right? But if your energy world was depleted, congested, full of negative thoughts, negative emotions, negative programs, low self-esteem, low self-worth, poverty consciousness, that's the blueprint. That isn't all of a sudden going to be from that negative blueprint and turn into a positive blueprint, right? It couldn't be any other way, right? So it would be a manifestation of whatever's happening in the energy world. So the way we take approach to it is if you change the energy world, you change the physical world. So if you change the energy, you change the business. If a business is prosperous physically, the energy is prosperous. If a business is not prosperous physically, it's going through a lot of financial difficulties, the energy, it's coming from the energy. So all you do is have to correct the energy and then ta-da, you have the result that you're seeking. So we don't have anyone on right now to volunteer for the live scanning, but not to worry. We do these streams Monday through Friday, pretty much around this time. We're out of Honolulu, Hawaii, so we typically do it around noon Hawaii time, which would be 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We do them for like 15 or 20 minutes where we give a topic, talk about a little bit that topic, and then give people an opportunity to ask questions, participate. You know, we can do scanning, we can do cord cutting, we can do kind of giving you an experiential understanding of what this world is like. Because I've been doing this work for 20 years. It's fascinating to me. It never gets boring. And just when I think I've figured it all out and I've learned it all and there's nothing else to experience, all of a sudden another veil pulls itself back and I'm like, oh, I didn't see that. That's actually really fascinating. So energy healing is extraordinarily effective for business owners, for executives, or for anyone who wants to have cleaner, brighter, healthier, happier energy, more prosperous energy to move their lives forward. I've not seen one case of a person that outwardly has a good life and their energy doesn't match that, right? The physical world is always mirroring and modeling itself after the energy world. So change the energy of something, the physical world will change. As one of my mentors said years ago, energy never lies. Energy never lies. So a person can be outwardly successful, right? They have an appearance of success, but if you scan or feel their energy, you're like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Right? And then as you dig deeper into their life, the truth of the matter will become obvious. So for instance, going back to the basic chakra at the base of the spine, right? The chakra that deals with survival, self-preservation, dynamic activity. You can have somebody sitting in front of you, if you're a business owner looking to hire somebody, you can have somebody sitting in front of you who has an amazing resume, right? From an Ivy League school, extracurricular activities, all these things, right? Like the outward appearance looks amazing. They're wearing a nice business suit. They have a nice smile, right? They're able to articulate and answer your questions. But if you scan their basic chakra and their basic chakra is teeny tiny in relationship to other chakras, you have a pretty good idea that this person has challenge doing things, taking the initiative. They're going to have a lot of laziness and procrastination, which as an employer, you wouldn't want them to be lazy and procrastinating, right? Now, conversely, you can have somebody that doesn't have the best resume, doesn't come from an Ivy League school, maybe comes from a community college, maybe has not the best jobs or job experience, right? But they're polite, they're receptive, they're willing to learn, and you scan their basic chakra and their basic chakra is huge in comparison to the rest of their chakras. In general, that would mean the person doesn't have a problem with procrastination. The person is self-driven, takes action for themselves to move themselves forward, and that's the kind of person that you would want to hire, right? Unless you're hiring the person with the amazing resume to brag about to colleagues or your peers and saying, hey, I have somebody from Harvard working for me, even though they're maybe not very effective at doing the job that you hired them for. So that kind of goes into a deeper aspect of scanning a person's aura, their chakras, different qualities of their different virtues or vices that they may or may not have, to give you a better understanding of, okay, this is a good candidate versus this is not a good candidate, if that makes sense. So on that note, if you got value out of this, please leave a like. Please share it on social media, Facebook, YouTube, wherever people are hanging their hats these days. Everyone is on all platforms all the time. It seems like that. And then if I can be of assistance to you, go to innertransformationgroup.com, schedule a one-on-one healing session with me or consultation, and we can help take your business to the next level, your career to the next level, or something else. But my specialization is helping business owners and executives. Okay, so on that note, lots of love from my heart to yours here in Honolulu, Hawaii. This is Christian Long with the Inner Transformation Group, wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and a beautiful life. Atma, namaste. Bye-bye.